guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Ebony.
I'm Erica.
And in today's video we have a hair video coming for you, and it's actually a collab with Keoshia on YouTube.
Her name is MrsDoingMe here on YouTube.
Yeah.
And she puts up a lot of relaxed hair care videos and stuff, so we thought she'll be perfect for a collab and everything.
Yeah, because it's really hard trying to find relaxed hair YouTubers out there, and we thought it'd be a good fit to collab with her on 10 relaxed hair do's and don'ts.
We're actually doing 5 do's and then she's gonna do 5 don'ts.
Yeah, so it'll be pretty cool to see what she comes up with. These are all our experiences. We're not like hair experts, professionals and stuff. So I think everybody has different experiences with their relaxers and stuff. So that's why it's cool to kind of get this video going to see what other people have, and we're interested to see what she comes up with.
So go check out her channel and look at the 5 don'ts, and then we're just gonna get right into the do's.
Alright, so let's get started.
Alright, so for the first do for relaxed hair, it's something we always do, and that's protein treatments.
Yeah, protein treatments are really important.
Yeah, we swear by protein treatments, especially after you get your relaxer, because it helps strengthens the hair because of the chemicals that kind of break down the hair and break
your hair is already weak anyway, and your hair is pretty much vulnerable to damage when you put the chemicals up there. So it's good to keep up with protein treatments. Like Erica mentioned, we get ours after our relaxer. So a month after our relaxers, we'll get a protein treatment, and then we'll alternate. We'll get them every other month after that, because we alternate them with deep conditions.
Yeah.
So yes. The next do for us is to train your hair to stretch. A relaxer stretches from the time you get your relaxer to the time that you're
next
due for another relaxer. I think the standard was like 8 to 12 weeks for some people.
Yeah, about 3 months.
Yeah, so, and I think that's too much. We used to do every 3 months as well.
Some people actually do like 8 weeks sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's a lot, because when we first started, we were doing it every 3 months. It's like 4 times a year, and that's like a far cry from what we're doing now.
Yeah,
like once a year. So yeah, we actually trained our hair to stretch. We did it a bit too long. I think our longest was 13 months, and I think that was a bit too much, because you know your hair would start to shed. But I think a good stretch is around like
twice a year.
Yeah, twice a year.
If you can train your hair to do that.
Yeah, don't just jump into it. Just train it, like kind of add weeks or months to it and everything, because I feel like you're doing more harm than good when you keep, you know, putting reapplying the relaxer and stuff. So just let your hair just kind of do its thing and just stretch it and everything. If you have issues with the new growth, deep conditions.
Yeah, a good way to train your hair to stretch your relaxer is deep conditions.
Yeah,
and
that's pretty much all we did that kind of helped us keep our hair, because it softens
the new growth and everything.
Yeah.
So you won't have to, you know, get a relaxer to tame the new growth and everything. The deep condition will do that. Alright, so for the third do is to keep those ends in check. And yes, by check we mean like trimming, dusting, serums, like the ends. You really have to pay attention to the ends.
Yeah, because they're old and everything. So yeah, pay attention to them and take advantage of serums and everything, because serums are they're like reconstructing and repairing in nature because of the silicones in them. So don't be afraid to like rub them on your ends from time to time. And then also, like we mentioned, dustings. If you don't want to get a full trim like throughout the stretch or whatever, you can get dustings and stuff, and that's just like to kind of keep the ends like looking neat and put together, but you're still catching those dead split ends and stuff without getting a full-on trim. And also with your ends, you can wrap your hair at night, just kind of tuck them in and then put a satin scarf over them, and the satin scarf is just really soft to your ends, and it's not
keeps
really,
the ends sealed.
Yeah, and it's not really roughing them up. And our fourth do is to be prepared and know your limits. And that goes along the lines of when you're getting your relaxer. It's time to get your relaxer, it's time to go to the salon, or maybe you're about to do it. When we say be prepared, that means like, you know, the relaxer is going to burn, you know that, but just kind of prepare yourself. Take some Vaseline and rub it on your forehead.
Vaseline is key, major key.
We've been doing that since we were 13 years old with our relaxers and stuff. My mom would put them on our forehead, our ears, and the back of our neck. I think the last relaxer, I forgot to do it, and a piece of the relaxer got in my ear and it burned. Took some skin off.
And we've heard horror stories like of people getting burned from the relaxers. So it's always good to be safe than sorry. Just bring the Vaseline or whatever and just glob it over here and over there.
And some people, they actually put it on their scalp, but I don't want to do that, because I feel like it's going to
clog it.
Yeah, and not only that, well, not really clog, but I think it's going to interfere with that relaxer that's going to relax the new growth. So I just kind of stay away from that, because most relaxers come with a base for your scalp, so that works just fine. I mean, that's what we had last time, and that was fine. And then when we say know your limits, it's like when you're sitting in the chair and you feel that burn. Like, don't just sit there and take it like a champ and be like, oh, I want to get my hair super straight.
Say something.
Yeah, speak up.
Say something.
Yeah, I think for me, my limit is around 3 to 5 minutes. And that's just for letting it sit, because she'll put our hair in sections, and while she's doing one section, you know, it's going to process. So by the time she gets to the last section, that section's already processed. So I don't really have to sit for a long time.
Our hairstylist, she's really good at that. When we say our hair's starting to itch, she'll put something. What is it that she puts in it? It's something she puts on it or something.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but yeah. But it helps with the itching and all that.
And the burning, yeah. So
I haven't got to the burning part. I've always said something when it starts to itch, because that itching is the first indicator of it's gonna burn.
yeah, yeah, I would say a good time for you. Everybody's different, but for me it's just 3 to 5 minutes and stuff to get that good process in, and then get it rinsed out.
So our last do is eat your greens and drink water. Like, green vegetables are really good for the hair, and water obviously because it keeps you hydrated.
And plus, I feel like the health of your hair is really based on, directly related to what you put into your body and how you eat and stuff. And, I mean, obviously other vegetables and fruits are good for you and stuff, but we said greens because greens have iron in them, and usually if someone has an iron deficiency, what's the first to go? Your hair. Usually if there's some kind of deficiency in your body, your hair is the first symptom. There's like fallout, shedding and stuff. Iron is crucial to keeping your hair strong and healthy.
Yeah, and I'm on the other end of the spectrum where I'm starting to drink more water. I'm not really I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a vegetable person. I don't really eat my greens. She does, I don't. So I try to intake more water and everything.
Yeah, we're both on this water kick right now because listen, if your hair is dry, your hair, it's just gonna fall out, break, snap off and everything. I used to be like really bad, especially with water and stuff. I was terrible with water. We would never drink water. I mean, our insides would make the desert look good.
Now okay, this is nasty. I put Splenda in my water. I hate, well, anything that will make fruit Splenda. I know it's really weird because I just don't like drinking water just by itself. Like,
yeah,
it's just
Erica
no
does
taste.
that.
So I just put sugar in it, or Splenda actually.
Alright guys, so that's it for our 5 do's. Head on over to Keoshia's channel, MrsDoingMe on YouTube, and check out that link below.
Yes. And check out her 5 don'ts.
I'm excited to see what she says.
I am too.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday for our weekly vlogs. We have our last Wednesday up. We'll have that link below as well. And catch us this Wednesday for our other weekly vlog.
Alrighty guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye.